and welcome to the Small Business Tax Savings Podcast, powered by JETRO and Associates. Get ready for another action-packed episode from our team that will help you save time, taxes, and keep more money in your pocket.
Hello, small business owners, and welcome back to the Small Business Tax Savings Podcast. My name is Mike Jesowshek. I'm a CPA and a founder over at JETRO. And this week, I want to build on some additional tax time items that may be useful for you. And at the end, I also want to discuss our new product that we have officially launched. But before that, let's first touch on the tax piece. Today, I want to talk about the SEP IRA, and that stands for a Simplified Employee Pension. And basically, the SEP is an IRA that allows you to contribute more than the usual limit, $5,500, that is on a normal IRA for both you yourself and your employees. And SEP IRAs, they resemble profit sharing plans, except you make contributions directly to an individual IRA account rather than a qualified plan trust. So I want to talk about some of the rules around a SEP IRA. If you are a sole proprietor or in a partnership, you can contribute up to 20% of your net income, but no more than $55,000, and that's per year. So 20% of your net income, but no more than $55,000 per year. If you are incorporated, so if you're a C or an S Corp, you can contribute up to 25% of your W-2 income, and again, no more than that $55,000. So 25% of your W-2 income, but no more than $55,000 per year if you're in that incorporated area, which would be a C or an S corporation. Now, you must include all employees age 21 or older who have worked 3 of the last 5 years earning more than $600. So this is key. If you have employees with a SEP plan, you also have to include them into it. The employee contribution would be at that same limit, up to 25% of W-2 income, but no more than $55,000. The SEP is really good for those that are just self-employed or those that are just running their own business and don't have employees. And it's just a great retirement plan because it's easy to manage and there are no annual administrative or reporting requirements. Now, you may be asking, Mike, why are you just talking about the SEP and why now? The reason I'm talking about the SEP IRA now is because the IRS has a great option with the SEP that allows you to contribute to a SEP IRA for the prior year up until the day you file your tax return or your tax return is due, and that includes extensions. So if you have a relatively high tax bill or you're just looking to put money into a savings plan and you want to reduce your 2018 tax bill, you can do that by contributing to a SEP IRA. And you can still do that now, assuming you have not yet filed your 28 tax return or your 28 tax return is not due yet. So if you don't have the funds quite yet to fund the SEP, you can extend your tax return, making that contribution before the extension deadline. So that's a great thing. You can make prior year contributions this year now up until the point that your tax return is due. So if you have salaries or self-employment income of less than $50,000, you would likely be better off with a simple IRA or 401k because they are not limited to the percentage of income allowed like they are with a SEP. But I would really talk to your financial advisor and your accountant about your situation, kind of where your income levels are at, how much money you're looking to put away, and that'll help you decide if you should do that this year or not. If you do need an introduction to a financial advisor, let me know and I can hook you up with somebody. If you are not planning to do a SEP IRA for 2018, stay tuned for an episode later this year when we'll talk about all retirement options that are available to small business owners. This can include solo 401k, simple IRA, etc. These may be better retirement options for your small business, but we didn't discuss them in this specific episode because the plan has to be opened prior to year end, where with the SEP, again, you can do it after year end. So just a little summary on the SEP. It's really kind of an IRA that allows you to contribute more than the typical limit of an IRA. And they resemble profit sharing plans, except you make those contributions to an individual IRA and not that qualified plan trust, which means that they're easier to manage, No annual administration or reporting requirements are needed. If you're a sole proprietor or a partner in a partnership, you can contribute up to 20% of your income, but no more than $55,000 in a year. If you're a CRS corporation, you can contribute up to 25% of your W-2 income, but again, no more than $55,000 on the year. You must include your employees in this. That's a key thing to remember, that you have to include your employees and factor that in if you're going to be making a payment like this. And your employee limits would be at those same requirements. 25% of their W-2 income is the limit, no more than $55,000. So again, this SEP plan is great for people that did not open up a retirement plan before year end, but are still looking to put money into retirement and also looking to get that tax deduction. You can still do it up until the date that your tax return is due. So we file a lot of we do a lot of SEPs during tax season for those that want to get that tax bill down a little bit by contributing to a SEP IRA plan, a retirement plan. So just keep that in mind. If your tax bill is a little bit high, talk to your tax advisor, see if a SEP makes sense. And if your wages, W-2 wages, net income are under $50,000, think about a simple IRA or 401k. And we will also be talking later about these specific plans later in the year. We're just talking about just the SEP now because it's the most relevant for those that are looking to file taxes now, because the plan doesn't have to be set up before year end. Okay, now let's talk about the new program we launched. We have officially launched our business owner bookkeeping, payroll, and tax training program. Now, doing your own books can take up hours of your time, not to mention the hours you spend wondering if you did it right. But what would you do? What do you do if you can't afford to hire a professional to do it for you? And that's where this comes in real handy for you. How about free training from us to help you do your own books in less time, with less stress, and better results? In this training course, we talk about how to set up, manage, and run payroll for your business. I then teach various tax strategies that can save you thousands in dollars. And we also talk about bookkeeping, how to set up, do the regular reconciliations, do bookkeeping on your own. And that's just the beginning. As mentioned, this is great for those really small businesses or startup businesses that want to manage bookkeeping in-house until they are ready to have a professional actually manage it for them. This training is completely free with one caveat. You need to sign up for a Xero bookkeeping software account through us. It is the same price that Xero charges. You will just get this free training on the back end. There are two options for that Xero software. $30 per month if you need invoicing. Otherwise, if you don't need to send invoices, it's $20 per month. Again, this is the same amount you'd pay if you went directly to Xero. So if you're interested in signing up, you can go directly to our website at www.jetrotax.co/challenge. And I'll put this in the show notes as well, but it's www.jetrotax.co/challenge. This program is definitely something that we're just launching now, and wanted to have a solution for those that are not ready for our services, but they can still get that help that they may need as a fresh business. Thanks for tuning in for this week's episode. We will continue touching on important items during tax season in the coming episodes. To continue the discussion, join our free Facebook group where we give away bookkeeping and tax information on a weekly basis for free that others are charging thousands for. To join our Facebook group, simply search Small Business Tax Secrets in Facebook, and it will be a group that pops up that you can join. I look forward to seeing you in there and continuing this discussion on bookkeeping, taxes, payroll, and running your business. If you enjoy our weekly episodes, please leave a review on whatever platform you listen to us on and share with other business owners. If there is a specific topic you want us to touch on, shoot me an email and I'll put it into our schedule. Again, thanks for tuning in for another episode of the Small Business Tax Savings Podcast. I will see you on next week's episode.
This has been another episode of the Small Business Tax Savings Podcast from the team at JETRO and Associates. If you have any questions, feel free to email them. tax@jetrotax.com. We have packages for small business owners starting at just $75 a month. If you enjoyed our podcast, please take the time out to give us a 5-star review in iTunes or wherever you listen. This helps us to bring you useful tips to help you grow your small business. Thanks for listening and have a great day.